Hi everyone, it's Tammy at Creative Girl Vintage, and welcome to my craft room. I have a little paper crafting project for you today. I've got some vintage dictionary pages that needed some love, and I gathered up some images from my old postcards and vintage greeting cards. Trick or treat is the theme today, so let's get started. Let's talk about these images really quick that I'm going to be using today. I know you guys like it when I print things out, send them in the mail to you, and you can craft. And so this little stash I made up for you here is from my vintage postcards and greeting cards. And we have a little witch and the little black cat sign, trick-or-treat banners, 2 of those, and a little happy crafting pumpkin. He's a little black kitty sitting on a pumpkin. So this little bundle is available in my Etsy shop. The link to my shop is below this video, as well as every supply that we're going to be using today in this project. I'll link those for you too. And this little bundle is $8, and my treat to you is free shipping on that. So you can do a lot of fun crafting with this little bundle. Okay, so one of the things, you guys who follow me, I like to do is I will grab an image, and let me just grab a little scrap of paper here, and we will take the glue stick and go on the back of the image, put it down on a piece of book page, sheet music, scrapbook paper, whatever. And then when we cut it out, we have a nice finished little back. I don't know, I just like that look. It's just a nice little polished look, makes your work look better. And I think you'll enjoy doing that too. So basically, right after you glue everything down, just slap it under a book, let it dry really good, and then get out your little cutter bees and go to town and cut out all of your little pieces. Okay, so let's get our book pages, our dictionary book pages, ready to go here. This is so great. I'm just gonna take this one here, and we're gonna rip some of these real quick. So I'm gonna go about 3 inches for this. So let me just eyeball. So my husband comes home from the flea market with this gigantic dictionary. It was like one of those that's like 10 inches thick. And I saved this cover because I wanted to show you. This was the cover. If you touch this, it's turning to dust. No joke. But when I turned it, look at the inside of this. I have to keep it. You have to, right? Okay, so let's get back to this. You can cut this with scissors if you want. I like the little rip look here we get. And let's just cut just approximately some nice little 3-inch squares. Okay, and just stack those guys up. I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller. Now, I found an old dictionary once at a garage sale, and it was in a free box. You can find good old books at Goodwill. You can go on eBay, and I didn't really know this, but Amazon sells some vintage stuff. I was looking for a child's dictionary once, vintage. It was from the 60s, and they had it, and it was like $5 with free shipping, if you have Prime. So it's easy to find old books. I know some people get upset if you're cutting up an old book, and listen, I get that, but when there's a book that's just kind of destined for the garbage can, I don't know, repurposing it into something that makes you happy, I think it's pretty good deal. I'm stacking these up like this. I've got 4 of them stacked up, and kind of irregular. Nothing wants to be straight here. It just wants to be messy. Okay, so there we go. Then we're going to cut out here one of these little trick-or-treats. Okay, let's see, here we go. Scissors. Oh, I have one cut out. Forgot. Sorry, guys. I forgot to save time. I was going to have it all cut out now, so I forgot I had it cut out. All right, so I'm going to lay this right here in the center. Now, what we're going to do is, you can do 2 things. This one here, I took over to my sewing machine, and I put in some black thread and did a zigzag all around the trick or treat. So it held everything together. Now, if you don't have a sewing machine, no problem. Stack it all up. This one, I used glue. I just grabbed some of my clear gel glue and, put a little on the back, laid it on, lifted all my pages, and just glued them all together. I think I slapped a book on that too. Just let it dry. All right. So let me just move all these stacks out of the way. So here's our first little stack that we're going to be using. And I am just going to give this with some black soot. I'm going to go around the edges of this. You can see some of that paper just wants to deteriorate. This book, it was ready for crafting. It really, really was screaming for somebody to save it. Okay, here we got our book pages ready. We have our images all cut out and ready to go. So let's put it all together. Let's start with our little witch first, okay? I'm actually going to get the ink out and do a little distressing on her. Gets rid of any of that white, and plus I love the look it gives around the edges. All right, so this looks good just down flat. What I did on another one was I actually got out my sticky dots here and elevated her up just a little bit. Okay, so you kind of decide where you want her. You can put a little dot of hot glue on that sticky dot too, just to make sure it's not going anywhere, to reinforce it. Okay, and then to dress her up, how about a little bow? I'm going to use my hot glue for that and put that right here. Okay, and the sky's the limit, you guys. I've got a pom-pom here for the top of her hat. You can get out your glitter, of course, and glitter that hat up. Stand there, little pom-pom. Little rhinestone bead. Be cute, like right here. And let's add a little black button. And honestly, I felt like when I did this the first time that, you can put a hanger on this, and this is just, I think, adorable the way it is. This one here, you see it has a hanger on it. In between the book pages, I layered some sparkly tulle. I think there's some crepe paper in there. And so I think this just standalone is really cute. But I want to take this up just a notch on this one. So I grabbed some black cardstock. I used my paint can here just for a little template to make a circle. And I cut it out. And let's use some of this tulle lace. Now, one of the reasons I kind of wanted to do this is when we did a couple videos ago, it was the ballerina that was dressed up for Halloween. I always link all the supplies that I'm using, and, we buy all the supplies and, for our craft stash, and it's just fun to have another project to reuse a lot of that stuff. So a lot of the things I'm using today, like this tulle, and although I will link it if you didn't get it and you want it, but the tulle, the little rhinestone beads, the buttons, all those we used for the little ballerina project too. So, it's good to use up your supplies. Okay, so here we go. And quite honestly, I really wanted to pop a hole in this for a hanger before I did this tulle. So I'm sorry that I didn't do that, but we'll do that now. And it won't be as easy, but if we would have did it when we were supposed to do it, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Get that tulle out of the way and make a little hanger hole there. No worries. And I like this little black and white baker's twine. We'll put this through, and this will be This will be our hanger. Like I said, poke that hole in first if you're going to do this. It'll just make life easier. Okay, so this is like all fluffy. I think I had some extra on here. I'm not going to cut it off. I'm just going to glue it down. Okay. All right, we're all fluffy. Let's take this now and move it right over here. Now you see, is that not cute? You've got this wonderful little background. Just taking my hot glue, a little bit on the back, line it up so it's right there with your hanger, and just press it down. And this little tool pops out and have a really cute little ornament. Let's work on our little black cat, and let's make ourselves a tag. This is just craft cardstock. I find this at Michael's, and this is basically 2.5 by maybe 4 1/4. I'm making my tag. You know, that's like totally up to you for your project. I have one of these little corner punches to round it out. Always make sure tag look more authentic. Let's pop a hole in here. Okay, and a little bit of string. So sometimes it's good just to get this out of the way. As we learned last time, you glue a bunch of stuff on it and then you can't put anything through your hole. Yep, we learned, don't we? Okay, so there's our little tag, and let's just dress this up. Let's load it up. I've got a piece of lace here. Just using my glue gun. Going right here. And you know what? I'm going to get some Distress ink out too. Go ahead and give that a little bit of ink, and let's give our little kitty cat a little bit of ink here too. I loved the way this black looked against this pink bow on the kitty cat. And we are going to also glitter up this pretty little pink bow. Last month we lost our kitty cat. She gave us 15 years of love. And we had to say goodbye, and you know, I'm still not over it, I'll be honest. And I know those of you that have lost your beloved little baby pets, I know you know where I'm coming from. Okay, all right, now once again, let's grab another one of our little stacks that we put together here, and this cat, which I thought was really cute, will slide right in, like between your little pages, like that, like he's peeking out. That is just like super cute. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to just take a little bit of Mod Podge since I already have it out. Kind of open that up. Slide that little guy right in there. And just, that'll dry. And we're going to lay this like right on here. And I will use, once again, just a little hot glue. Lay it right on. Here's another little scrap. Going for the scraps. Pop that right on there. Oh, that's sweet. And it's cute. We've got some buttons. Put them really anywhere. And the little black cat. Put that on there too. It can maybe right there. You know what? Let's actually elevate little black cat up with one of these little sticky dots. Right here. We'll put it. And then black cat's right there. And how cute, right? You know, you could add a bow to this. You know, this bow's kind of big, kind of crazy. Let's see, I'm going to show you that too. The this right here, I had recently found, and it's like a chiffon, and it makes the prettiest bows, and I just love this. I'll link this for you below. I have it in the black and also in an orange too, so those are really nice for Halloween. But anyway, yes, you can put a big old fluffy bow on there, or a little bow, or extra glitter, whatever you like. And there's a darling little tag using the black cat. I cut out another tag for our next project. And also I've got a scrap of muslin fabric here. I loved this little rubber stamp that I just got from Red Lead, Bewitch. And I just stamped my muslin. And I also stamped a piece on a piece of brown paper bag. Okay, we're going to use that too. And here's that. Remember, we were just talking about this. I thought we would go ahead and use it on this tag. Show you how pretty it is. We'll just, you know what? I think I'm just going to tie this on. So let me just put this end through here. There we go. And there. Look how pretty that is, right? All right. Okay. Gluing fabric onto paper. Going for glue stick. Sometimes when you use that liquidy glue or hot glue, it shows through on your fabric. This is pretty thick though. Okay, and then here we have our little black cat on a pumpkin. Let's ink this guy up too. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and attach this little Bewitched tag from the brown paper bag on here. Okay, and then I think we really need frost on this pumpkin for sure. So let's get a lot of good frost on this pumpkin. Okay, there we go. And then this. Now you can elevate this up if you want, of course. With some sticky dots, which I probably would. You can glue it on, but I think I would elevate it up so you can see like the rubber stamping behind it. So there's like 3 ideas, you guys. I mean, if you have pom-pom trim or rickrack or anything, you can just throw it on these little tags. They would look so cute. So let me clean this up. Let's put everything together. I hope you guys enjoyed this project as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. I'm trying to decide which one is my favorite, but I think it could be this one right here. So I may have a Thanksgiving idea brewing, and we definitely need to dive into some Christmas. So you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you for our next creative project. Bye for now.